Melody Songs.
I get concern when they reach everything, oh baby. You they struck my hand, they for my heart for years. You see the way they touching on my organ now, baby. You they struck my hand, they for my heart for years. That's why anytime you look around my life, baby, now your hands I did for years. As I bring out my heart to follow you, oh baby, all my life is there with you. Now they blame me, oh, they pull in my way. Now they leave me, they pull in my way. Now they are touching me, they break my heart on my way. Now they love me, they shed tears on my way. Now so you promise in my life, oh baby, say now me and you go there together. Now so you promise in my life, oh baby, say now me and you go break the record on me. Yeah, they bully my heart, so baby. Now don't touch me, they make me they cry, baby. Oh, my heart's as strong as you like, oh baby. Now they leave me, they shed tears, oh baby. Don't lose your hope in life. Everything you do is counting. Don't look back in your life, baby. Always think about tomorrow go better. Every time you come in around me, baby, that's why I see my love for your face. Every day you talk to me like, oh baby, now so me always want to look your face, honey. Ah, they calling me like so, baby. Now they let me, they shed tears, so baby. Now you holding my heart, so baby. Now they leave me, they stress, so baby. Now they telling me like so, baby. Now they let me, they shed tears, so baby. Ah, you holding my heart, so baby. Now they leave me, they stress, so baby. So let's start. Good evening, everyone. You're welcome to Harmless. You're welcome. So today we are talking about how to survive in a difficult relationship. Really, how do we survive in a very difficult relationship? Because if you look around, you see that many people, everywhere there is problem here and there, between you and your loved one, between you and your husband, between you and your girlfriend. How can we make a long-term relationship turn into marriage? How can we survive in a difficult marriage life? Number one is this. You know, great relationships are predicted to long-term faithfulness. If you want to have a very great relationship, you have to always be faithful in everything you do with your partner, with your husband or wife. Never you lie. Let your yes be yes. That is the first one. And the second one is, you know that real life is very challenging. And without challenges in life, which means there is no life. At least we like to, at least the time of coming, we like to enjoy a little time. But when trying and difficulties arrive in our marriage, we have to let that difficult time be the opportunity for us to grow and for us to survive. Your wife and you both need to be surrounded and deliberately encouraged by whom? By people that you knew that they have a successful marriage life. Not everyone can advise you in your marriage. Not everyone can advise you in your relationship. So if you want your marriage to last long, go and seek advice from people that you knew that they have long-term relationship, long-term marriage. For example, our parents, our uncles, those that they have seen life, and they can give you a better advice that can make your marriage work out. Another thing is this: commit to positive changes in your life, in your marriage. If you are saying that maybe your husband is not good or your wife is not good, you have to change, you have to change. The only person that needs to change in your marriage is you. It's only you that can change your attitude and be creative, be positive in anything you do, so that you can survive it. When you have the opportunity to bring positivity in your life and in your marriage, that's your partner that you see that disgusts you before. Maybe he didn't like the things that you do before, that he wanted to drop you because of the ways of life. If you see that you are active, you are creative, you bring positive in life, everything will change automatically. So never you just sit down there, just say, let my husband have to change. I don't like his character. My wife has to change. I don't like her character. No. Each person, the changes is from you. The changes must come from you first. When you not change your behavior, you change your character, the way you talk to your husband, the way you talk to your wife. When you change that manner of approach and let the emotion, the love build up, then things can work out very, very fine. And never blame each other anytime you have problems or you have quarrels. Stop blaming each other. Don't blame your wife or your husband when you have difficulties. You will tell him, it's your fault, it's because of you. If not for you now, maybe I'll be in another position, or maybe things would have been fine more than this. No. Never you blame each other in any difficult time. Make sure that you work it out together. Bring yourself out. Speak to each other. Talk. Plan how your life will move on. And most of all, make sure you do everything in a respectful way and in love. I bet you that marriage will surely work out. Don't lie, because insincerity always falls apart. It always falls everything, and without love, that marriage life cannot work. For example, let me just say, some people marry for different manners or because of different reasons and different situations. When you are committing yourself into marriage, make sure that you did not marry because of any situation or any circumstances, that you just married because of love. If you got married because of love, no matter what, both of you will understand each other. Even if you have battled together, even if you have stress together, even if you have problems, you have up and downs, you have bumps on the way whatsoever, once there is love, love will conquer everything. Love will conquer all pains and tears and every other thing. That love will give you the heart to forgive. It will give you the heart to forgive your partner whenever he or she did something. And mind you, never provoke each other to the extent that it will bring more cases or more distractions and more negative ways for you. Don't provoke each other. Always be a kind-hearted somebody. And for men, he said that love also demonstrates compassion and beliefs. And belief is a strong asset in marriage. When you have love with each other, you will demonstrate the belief in you that things will work fine. You will have trust on your love, on your partner. You will have trust on your wife. You will have trust on your husband. Then that marriage can work out no matter what. Always let God be the first. And the other thing is this: love is a very thing that can even break the whole record. Play your own game. Play your game. Always make your wife be happy. By then, you are arranging and planning and working on the ways of the leadership. If you want to be the head of your house, if you want to be the leader in your house, make sure you love your wife. When you love your wife in anything, she will now respect you no matter what. Your wife will respect you when you have love on her. When you have sympathy, you have passion, you can discuss together, then love can work out. Never you think of other relationships, maybe the ways that they are moving. You will say that these people have this, these people have that. Why is my husband not having plenty money? Why is my husband not driving cars? Why is my husband not working in the company? Why is my husband not educated? Both of you can bring those things together. Both of you can make those things work out. Both of you can make your husband rich. All comes from the heart. When you do something with love, when you have plan for the future with love, that plan will always manifest. It will always come to pass. If you see somebody on the way today, you will see a man and a woman, you will start thinking, and this man is driving big car, this man is driving big, is wearing big, expensive clothes whatsoever, this man is spending money. You never know how that man make the money. It might be that the wife is the source of the family, income in the family. It might be that the wife is the one providing. So never you just imitate anybody. Always try to work out on your own way. Try to work out your own marriage. Try to make it sound. Try to make people even say, and look at that girl, look at how she is, look at this one, look at how everything happened. And then we know that really, you are a strong woman. Some women, they make many mistakes. Some will even go and marry men that have children. Men that are already married. Because you see the man with money today, because you see the man with big car today, you don't know if that car is because of the wife that you have that car. You don't know if the wife is the source of the income in that family. Now you will involve yourself there. When you get there later, you will know that everything that glitters is not good. And for you women, please, I want to beg you. Assisting your wife and your husband, assisting your husband is very, very interesting and a very good thing in life for you to assist your husband. But I want you to just hold this thing in your mind that please, and I am begging you, if you are helping your husband out, if you are the one spending in that family, in that marriage, try for some time, for even if it is once, to let your husband take the responsibility. Even if the money comes from you, let your husband use that money to buy gift for you. Let your husband use that money to do something for you that you will know that my husband can even take care of me tomorrow. Because if you didn't do you didn't put this plan in your life, if you continue to spend your money on your husband, that man will become the woman in the house. Number one, that house will not have enough, there will be no respect, no much respect for the man's side. And secondly, if at all tomorrow, the money is not coming from your side, being you the woman, now you want to get married, you want to settle down with the man, or even if you are married already, the man now has the opportunity to now take the responsibility of the family. If he did not master him to bring out money to spend on you before, your husband can never spend that money on you again. Because he will feel that you have it already. You are the top. There is nothing that he can give you anymore. Always let your husband to remember that any little thing he can give to you. So that tomorrow, if your husband be in position to take care of the family, he can be spending for you, the woman. He can bring out his mind to say, take, this is what I have for you. But if your husband did not master him to spend one kobo on you, even if that money is from you, the woman, your husband will not take your money to buy something for you, or his own money to buy something for you. Tomorrow, it will be very difficult for him to spend the money on you. Instead of him giving you that money, he will go and spend it outside. Because why? He sees you as the head. He sees you as the leader. He didn't see you, he's not seeing you as the wife anymore. Because we, the women, have to be the one that we submit under our husband. We have to be the one to be down while the man will be the up. So how can you be the down? If it is somebody that, if you are the one giving to the one at the top, it is very, very difficult. If that person at the top never learned one day to spend money on you, that is why you see even here in Europe, many people, many marriage they don't even last. Because why? Maybe the woman is the one getting the opportunity to make money. The woman is the one spending for the family. Immediately the woman now wants, maybe the husband and the wife now want everything to calm down, or maybe the woman is not getting that income anymore. That man will not have it in mind to spend on you, the woman, because he will feel that you have it already. He will feel that you are the leader. So learn to teach your husband little by little. Even if it is the money that you give him, honey, take this to buy something for yourself. Reason and look inside that man. If that man will use something inside that money to buy anything for you, so that tomorrow, if he's spending on you or he's doing something for you, he will not have it double mind. Because our people say that you will not grow to learn how to use left hand. You always start to use left hand right from childhood. So make sure you teach your husband. I know some we women, we are so sympathetic and we are so emotional, especially when our husband don't have anything. No matter what, maybe your husband wants to buy something for you and you say, honey, leave it, let me pay. You understand? If you want to do something for you, say, honey, no, don't worry, let me pay. Don't make that mistake always. There are times that you will allow your husband to pay, so that tomorrow your husband will have it in mind that you are the wife. He will respect you as the wife. If not, he will be afraid of you. He cannot do anything for you, and he cannot even discuss many things with you because he sees you at the top. So it's very, very important. Please, you apply all these tactics in your home. Always learn to stick with your wife or your husband, because flirting can break a home. Flirting, moving to other women or other men, that thing is very dangerous. And when there is flirting inside the marriage, oh, thanks for adding me. When there is a flirting inside the marriage, then it has become what? The husband will run. The woman will run. Nobody, no matter how you plead, it will be difficult for that person to come back. Because why? He will feel that you are putting his life in danger or her life in danger, number one. And number two, the trust will be lost totally. And number three, you have to just stand with your one leg. Because no matter what you do, that your husband or that your wife will not see it as important anymore, because you have let yourself down. So always try to stick with your husband or your wife. Don't flirt around. It breaks home too much. And especially for women, it's very, very dangerous. Okay, even men, the same thing. Because you can imagine a man that is married. You will go outside to sleep with another girl. Before you know, that woman will get pregnant for you. Before you know, that thing will destroy your marriage. A woman too, the same thing. Going outside to flirt, there are sickness there. There are pregnancy there. Abomination is also there. So you can imagine when you finish sleeping with another man and come back home to sleep with your husband. What do you call that? All that are adultery, abominations, even in the sight of men and in the sight of God. Learn how to manage whatsoever you have together. Stick to your destiny. Listen to your voice and your brain. Don't let anyone deceive you. Don't let the things of life play your way out. It is not everybody that went to travel succeeded. Not everybody that can succeed. As you see that Mediterranean Sea, many people pass through that Mediterranean Sea to Europe, but not all survive. Not all succeed. So you have to put your life in the hand of God for you to succeed in life. And you have to also use your brain, use your number 6 complete. Don't let anybody tell you what to do. You alone know what is good for you in your mind and with your husband. Not every case of your husband or your wife that you have to take outside. Because no matter what, at last, if there is love, you are going to settle together. If you see that that case is very important and people need to hear about it, go down to the elder ones. All those elderly people that have passed through marriage, they know everything about marriage, they have successful life in marriage. They can give you good advice. Someone that cannot handle his or her marriage cannot give you advice on your own marriage. Yes, he cannot give you advice. What he will give you is still called advice in other way, but it's the mistakes that he did for you to learn from that mistake. It is not advice. Because advising you is teaching you everything you need to avoid for an issue. Everything you need to keep away from a problem. That is advice. That is medicine. There's a prevention. Advice is like prevention. So please, make sure you stay safe. Keep your marriage safe. Work together. No matter what. Even if your husband, people normally say that it's only men, only women, only men have to take care of the home. No. Marriage is never like that. Marriage is not just for one person. Marriage is a union between both of you. It's love, it's life building, it's life planning. How can you both survive in the future? How can you make a family together? That is marriage. So if you want to survive in that thing, both of you have to plan together. Make sure you work it out. And one thing also, anytime you have problem with your husband, don't forget to play my music, Harmless Music. The title is My Heart. Anytime you see that your husband is being provoked, or you, the wife is being provoked, just go in, play that music for your husband or your wife. The mind will just cool down. That is to let you know. You know, sometimes music is also very nice in marriage, in love. Because many of us, we don't have time to talk to each other. Many of our husbands, they are working. If they just come and maybe at night they are tired, there is not much time of communication, just the little time that you have together. But what can you do to work it out? Sometimes, when you see that there are no more free chance for you to discuss or do one or two things, you know that even if you are working, you are doing anything, you will be playing music. Just put that music. That music will solve big problem for you. It will solve everything, every pain, every emotional distress in your life and your husband's life. For example, for like me, I remember one time. That time my husband was not living with me because he was working in another country. So each time when we did that is say it's long distance relationship, very distance relationship, because he's not there. So how do we survive? How do we cope? What my husband always do is this, or even me. If you see that maybe you are talking, husband, or you are entering that emotional ways, or things are not working for, even if you don't get access to talk to you, maybe the full day because of your work or whatsoever, or maybe he call you 1 or 2 times, you didn't pick. He will know that maybe you are busy or one thing or the other. But the thing he will do is this: he will send you love music. When you play the music, you will now remember that yes, your husband is still there for you. Your wife is still there for you. Music always brings joy, and it gives hope. It gives advice. It unites people together. So anytime you just have them, if your husband say, I want to beat you, or this one, or honey, this, just go there, on the music for him. My heart, play it for your husband. That quarrel will stop immediately, with immediate effect. I know that men, some men that will say, women, they don't want to spend their money for us. They say that we are the head of the house. Marriage is not for only man to take care of the house. Only men cannot be cannot take the responsibility in the house. If you are married, you need to work together. You need to spend together. You need to plan together. Even if you are not yet married, that you are with your loved one, planning to get married or whatsoever, in a relationship, if you know that you love that man or you love that woman and you want that relationship to work, please, I beg you, don't just jump into another relationship and abandon that your girlfriend or that your boyfriend because you don't have money now, because it's not working now, because nobody can predict what will happen tomorrow. Nobody in this life can predict what will happen tomorrow. Only God. It can change at any moment. What both of you are going to do, you have to put your stress, your power, your force together. Work together, plan together, and you will succeed together. If you still have luck to marry someone that is rich, it is very nice. Please stick into that marriage. And don't go there because of the money. Make sure you marry because of love. Because love conquered everything. If you marry because of love, your marriage will last. If you are a good person, you marry to a bad person, if you love that bad person, you can change that person. How can you change that person? You start changing yourself, changing your attitude, the way you talk, the way you plan things with that person. The way we talk to our loved ones, our husband. If we didn't add respect in it, that person will not get angry. And your wife too. If you are talking to your wife, you didn't put respect, there is no love, there is no sweet talk there, that person will get angry. Make sure you cement everything with love, because love conquers everything. Please, my brethren, I know it's late. That is why I come so late, so that this night, after you listen to this love music, all your problems will solve with your loved one. And I thank you so much for watching. So let's listen to the music. And then on a very good day, maybe from now to Sunday, I will try to come out live, sing it for you, so that you will still understand. And we have many more music, but this is the first one that just came out, because I know that love conquered everything. So let's use this to keep our husband, our wife, our girlfriend, boyfriends together. Let's work together. Let's move together. It is together that we can make it. So let me see if we can't work anymore. Okay, what I will do is this: stand up, dance, and let's go to bed. Wow, 1 minute. 1 minute. Let me see if I can play it. Okay, it's coming. Yeah. So let's just play it once more. There. There. Because it's late already. Oh, yeah. me the way they touching on my organ now, baby. You they struck my heart, they from my heart, oh yeah. That's why anytime you look around my life, baby, now your hands I did for years. As I bring out my heart to follow you, oh baby, all my life is there with you. Now they blame me on solo, they follow my way. Now they leave me, they follow my way. Now they are touching me, they break my heart on my way. Now they let me, they yes, on my way. That's what you promised in my life, oh baby. Say now me and you go there together. That's what you promised in my life, oh baby. Say now me and you go break the records on the now they bully my heart, oh baby. Now don't touch me, they make me they cry, oh baby. Hold my hands as strong as you like, oh baby. Now they leave me, they stress, oh baby. Don't lose your hope in life. Everything you do is captain. Don't look back in your life, baby. Always think of what tomorrow go better. Every time you come in around me, baby, that's why I see my love for your face. Every time you talk to me like, oh baby, that's to me always want to look your face on me. And now they telling me lies, oh baby. Now they let me, they shed, oh baby. Now you leave my heart, oh baby. Now they leave me, they stress, oh baby. Now they telling me lies, oh baby. Now they let me, they shed, oh baby. Ah, you leave my heart, oh baby. Now they leave me, they stress, oh baby. Ciao.